What's going on, everybody? This is Master Salim of Progressive Taekwondo Academy, and welcome to Tap In Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing well. It's a beautiful Tuesday here in North Carolina. Hope you guys got outside, got some vitamin D, went for a walk, went for a run, or just sat outside and ate your lunch and talked to some coworkers, or talked on the phone to family, whatever you guys do at lunchtime. Hope you did it outside because it was a beautiful day, and it's supposed to be pretty nice for the rest of the week. I think Thursday is going to get to 85 here, so that's kind of scary. But I welcome the good weather because I know it won't stay that way for long. It's still winter, and so. But today, I was scrolling social media, and I'm a big social media guy. Not so much as far as being on social media and being nosy, right? Trying to figure out what people have going on in their lives, but using social media to really obtain information, right? If I'm on social media, I'm on Instagram, right? Watching videos of different drills I can have my students do to help them get better, right? Advancing my knowledge base, right? I follow some nutritionists. I follow people that know how to cook, right? I'm learning recipes. And so history, facts, all types of information is on social media. And so, but today, I was listening to someone speak, and they're I guess they're a business coach. Those are real popular these days, a business coach. And they were talking about consistency, right? Discipline and ease, right? And really, her name is Maya Eloise. And what she was saying is that people don't understand what consistency is, right? They think being consistent is doing something over and over again for 2 weeks. But she said doing something for 2 weeks is motivation for you to continue, for you to become consistent, right? And then through that consistency, when you start looking at things from 6 weeks, 12 weeks, right? 6 months, when you do something for that length of time, then we can start saying we become consistent. And through that consistency, we add discipline because it takes discipline in order to be consistent. And then that discipline comes in when our motivation drops and we don't feel like doing it, right? But now we have acquired the discipline needed to stay on task and stay track. And then through that, things become easier, right? It becomes easier to do whatever you've been doing consistently. I've been staying away from fast food, so I've been cooking more, and I can say I've consistently have been staying out of drive-through lanes. Well, unless my kids are begging me, but when it's just me by myself, and it's usually by lunchtime, I can stay at home. I can go home. I can make a sandwich, right? I can hop on the stove. I can cook something, and it's becoming easier for me to do it, right? And so, in class yesterday, we were talking about body language. And so I talk about body focus a lot, right? Being able to control your body, being able to be still, pay attention, because when we're moving, right, that's a sign of us not being focused. And sometimes the kids come in and I can just see it in their walk. I can see it the way they look at their parents, that they didn't want to come to class today. And I don't mind that, right? Because I was a kid once, and and I understand the feeling of being made to do something that you don't want to do, right? It was plenty of things that I didn't want to do as a kid growing up, but I had to do it because I was a kid, and my parents made me do it because they were making me do things that were in my best interest, because sometimes kids don't really know what's good for them. And we're in a world where we want everything instant gratification, right? Kids are on TikTok, and they flip a switch and people are already dressed, right? They flip a switch and the food is already made, and they don't really show the process and the hard work that it took in order to get that finished product. And when a kid is allowed to skip class, or when a kid is allowed to pout their way out of not attending class, then that prevents them from gaining that consistency and the discipline that is needed in order for them to accomplish their goals, right? And life is hard, right? There's going to be times as adults, they're not going to want to go to work, right? There's going to be times as adults, they may want to quit their job, but they can't because they don't have another job lined up. So they have to struggle and show up every day. And these are life lessons that if they learn as youth, right? If they learn how to persevere, if they learn how to not give up, if they learn how to work through difficulties in order for that motivation to turn into consistency and then acquire the discipline to make that task easy for them, then quitting or stopping or giving in to their emotions, their temporary emotions, right? Emotions are temporary. So that temporary emotion of, I don't want to do this, I want to keep playing with my friends, is really going to prevent them from making or allowing themselves to guarantee their success as they get older. And so for this Tap In Tuesday, I want you guys to remember, just stay consistent, right? Add some discipline to your life and let that discipline, guide you and hold you accountable for you to accomplish your goals and really do whatever you set out to do. This is Master Salim. Peace out and tap in.